What is up, YouTube? So, I'm new to this YouTube thing, and then this is something I've been wanting to do for a little while. I wanted to show you guys my build, and hopefully, have you guys subscribe and just get into it. Looking forward to see if we can start some kind of thread, asking questions, what I've done to my truck, what do you guys recommend, what I recommend for you guys, things I've came across, that way you guys don't have to come across it. And here it is, give you guys a glimpse of what I'm building. So here I got my 1968 short bed fleet side. Had this thing for, I want to say, good 10 plus years. My father purchased it when I was around 15. Track sat for a while, wasn't really my thing. I honestly wanted to sell it and purchase myself a little Honda. I didn't really know what I had. Got a hold of the truck. Me and my brother have always been car heads due to my family owning trucks and other vehicles, Volkswagens. First thing we did was add a radio. When it was completely stock, of course. We added a radio, took it out, had bass, had a little system going. From that point, I just started liking the truck. I noticed that the people, like every time I took it out there, people were giving me thumbs up, honking, like it got attention. So I started getting into it. I started realizing what I had. At first, I did have the step side band in there. Got a hold of a short bed, and I did change that. Lowered it. Had the system in there. Had the 305 V6. It was into inline. Had it running like that for a while. Ran solid for sure. But it got to the point where all my buddies with C10s and whatnot I was swapping these things. So I want to say by the time I was 18, I did a full swap in my backyard, of course, since I don't have the shop capacity. Got it going for a few years. I did supercharge my budget Alice swap build, but I guess I was impatient. I drove it without a tune. Yes, I know. That's probably one of the worst things you can do. And I blew the engine. So I purchased this one. I was told it was good, but when I started it, it was making all kinds of noises. So long story short, I sent this engine down to rebuild with Alice swaps. It's a 6.0 Vortec Max, in other words known as LQ9. Bored out into a 6.2 Alice 3 heads, fast 102 millimeter intake. I just recently ordered the 90 millimeter throttle body. Relocation bracket, Holley adapters, and just some original valve covers here. Other things I've done to it have been purchasing this Rytec suspension coilovers. Looking forward to drive this thing really low. Long tube headers. I don't know, I'm hoping it performs pretty good. Plans to keep it all motor for a while, maybe in the long run, some turbos or a supercharger, but I'm not really looking into that anytime soon. 4L60 back there. I am planning to upgrade the transmission up to a 4L80 just to beef it up a bit, but we'll see how long that lasts. Hopefully it takes a while. CPP, big brake kit, slotted in 4-piston calipers. Painted those yellow just to see how it look. I'm kind of digging it, but we might change them in the long run. Other things I need to do still is take out these fenders, clean them up, clean up the wiring, of course, because that's a mess. Core support, I'm looking forward to sandblast it and repaint it. And then just throw it all back together. Gonna paint the core support just the same color as this, color match it, clear coat it. Truck is running carbon exhaust. C10 Club. Shout out to them. Got me going a lot. A lot of good guys are there. Dino's Get Down. One of the baddest shows out there. Lord. Some Boyds. I do have a Trailblazer SS differential. So in other words, 410 gears. So once I get that 6.2 going in there, should be pretty solid. Color match is bad. A while ago. It's holding up pretty good. Volkswagen thing. Just us and our patina projects.